Welcome to the channel where we crack open the tech powering the AI revolution. And today we're diving into design patterns for great LLM applications straight from HumanLayer's 12-factor agents framework. Forget bloated frameworks that force you to rewrite everything. Dexhorty's modular approach, battle-tested with SaaS founders, shows you how to build production-grade AI agents fast by integrating small, powerful concepts into your existing stack. If you're a software engineer, AI architect, or startup founder, this deep dive into the 12 factors will transform how you deploy LLMs. Smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and let's craft AI that ships. The 12-factor agents framework, 12-factor agents, redefines how to build large language model, LLM, powered applications by prioritizing modular design patterns over monolithic frameworks. As Dexhorty notes in the repository, after exploring hundreds of AI libraries and collaborating with founders, the key insight is that greenfield rewrites with frameworks like LangChain or CrewAI often stall at 80% quality, requiring reverse engineering to hit production standards. Instead, the fastest path to high-quality AI software is integrating small, modular concepts into existing products, accessible to skilled engineers without deep AI expertise. These design patterns, encapsulated in the 12 factors, treat agents as software-driven systems, not just LLM loops. They're orchestrated by HumanLayer's Agent Control Plane, ACP, which manages asynchronous tool calls, human-in-the-loop, HITL, oversight, and state persistence. Key architectural components include Prompt Engineering Layer, stores version-controlled prompts in Git, ensuring deterministic outputs via JSON schemas. Asynchronous Execution Engine handles tool calls to APIs or humans using event-driven queues like Kafka or RabbitMQ. Unified State Management combines execution and business state in distributed stores like Redis, supporting fault-tolerant workflows. Control Flow Module implements custom logic with state machines like AWS step functions, reducing LLM dependency. Observability Pipeline leverages OpenTelemetry for logging and tracing, integrating with dashboards like Grafana. This modular architecture aligns with cloud-native principles, achieving 99.9% reliability for customer-facing applications, as validated by HumanLayer's SaaS deployments. Diagram Description, Modular LLM Design Patterns. Visualize a modular stack. Input Layer, user prompts to LLM processing using models like Gemini or Llama. Modular Components, prompt versioning in Git, tool calls via Kafka, HITL using WebSocket. State Layer, unified state managed in Redis for execution and business logic. Control Layer, state machine for custom control flow. Observability Layer, OpenTelemetry feeding real-time metrics into dashboards. The provided excerpt emphasizes that modular concepts make agents great, and the 12 factors codify these into actionable design patterns. Below, we analyze 4 critical factors with technical depth, grounded in the repository's insights and industry context, while evaluating their practical impact. Factor 1. Natural language to tool calls, dynamic workflow orchestration. This pattern enables agents to translate natural language inputs into structured JSON tool calls, driving dynamic workflows. Instead of hard-coded DAGs like Airflow, LLMs output schemas, such as a tool name and parameters, parsed by the ACP using schema-line parsing. For example, a support agent processing, email the team about a bug, triggers a REST API call, reducing development time by 50%, according to HumanLayer's metrics. However, LLM-driven decisions can introduce non-determinism, requiring fallback logic to ensure reliability, as noted in the repository's critique of naive agent loops. Factor 2. Own your prompts, reproducible behavior. Prompt ownership ensures reproducible LLM outputs by storing prompts in a version-controlled system like Git. Prompts, defined as YAML or JSON, are tagged with semantic versions and validated via CI/CD pipelines. This prevents prompt drift, which degrades quality by 30%, according to the repository. For instance, a customer service agent maintains consistent responses across deployments and can be audited for compliance. This pattern is robust but demands disciplined DevOps, especially for teams new to prompt engineering. High-stakes tasks require human-in-the-loop, HITL, oversight, implemented as tool calls to human interfaces like Slack or email. The ACP pauses execution, sends a WebSocket request for approval, and resumes using state machines, ensuring GDPR and SOC 2 compliance. For example, a financial agent escalates a $5,000 refund to a manager, logging interactions for audit trails and reducing risk by 85% per human layer's data. While essential for safety, HITL can add latency, necessitating optimized routing, as highlighted in community feedback on Discord. Small, focused agents, modularity and scalability. This pattern advocates for small, single-purpose agents over monolithic ones, enhancing modularity and scalability. Each agent handles a specific task like processing refunds instead of managing the entire support workflow. They are orchestrated by the ACP. This aligns with microservices, reducing complexity and enabling horizontal scaling via Kubernetes. For instance, a SaaS platform might deploy 10 focused agents, each with a 99.5% success rate, according to HumanLayer's benchmarks. However, managing multiple agents increases orchestration overhead, requiring robust tooling. Small, focused agents, modularity, and scalability. This pattern advocates for small, single-purpose agents over monolithic ones, enhancing modularity and scalability. Each agent handles a specific task like processing refunds instead of managing the entire support workflow. They are orchestrated by the ACP. This aligns with microservices, reducing complexity and enabling horizontal scaling via Kubernetes. For instance, a SaaS platform might deploy 10 focused agents, each with a 99.5% success rate, according to HumanLayer's benchmarks. However, managing multiple agents increases orchestration overhead, requiring robust tooling. The core insight, modular concepts over frameworks, is validated by HumanLayer's work with over 100 SaaS founders. Unlike frameworks that demand greenfield rewrites, modular patterns integrate seamlessly. Add AI to existing products like a Django app without overhauls. Empower engineers. Enable non-AI experts to implement patterns like prompt versioning or HITL. Accelerate delivery. Achieve 90% customer-facing quality by focusing on high-impact components. Use cases include customer support. Modular agents handle inquiries, escalate via HITL, and provide API-level transparency similar to SASBOM. E-commerce. Focused agents process orders using cryptographic patterns inspired by CBOM. DevOps. Agents automate pipelines with model tracking aligned with MLBOM and NIST AI RMF compliance. The repository has 3.9K stars and endorsements from Llama Index and LangGraph, with 60% of AI startups adopting similar patterns by Q2 2025, according to Reddit discussions. Challenges include setup complexity. Modular systems require mature DevOps, including CI/CD and observability. Cost. Cloud services for state persistence and tracing can increase operational expenses. The open-source CC by SA 4.0 license and workshops in NYC, SF, and Seattle foster community iteration. These design patterns address 4 fundamental needs. Reliability. Deterministic prompts and unified state ensure consistent outputs. Scalability. Asynchronous. Stateless agents handle high throughput. Safety. HITL and observability ensure compliance and user trust. Agility. Modular integration accelerates deployment by 70%, according to HumanLayer's insights. As LLMs evolve, these patterns remain foundational, aligning with cloud-native and DevSecOps principles, making them a cornerstone for both enterprises and startups. That's design patterns for great LLM applications, the modular path to production-grade AI. From tool calls to focused agents, HumanLayer's 12 factors are your blueprint for success. Want more deep dives into game-changing tech? Subscribe to Bazai, hit the bell, and join our community of innovators. Comment below, which design pattern will you integrate first? Let's build the future together. See you in the next video.